Hi, my name is Michael Clarke. I'm from Sheffield. I've been, I was born and bred there and recently moved to Birmingham. Well, my story starts from 2000, just after the millennium. It was a really good year for me. Little did I know that 4 days after my 40th birthday, I was running down the road with six guys with a machete trying to kill me, which escalated from a sandwich. And these guys were on crack or heroin. I was paid £5,000 to dummy in. I got stabbed 17 times. When I got to the hospital, I actually died on the operating table because I'd lost that much blood. They shot me back to life. Obviously, from that day on, I felt depression. I didn't know what depression was because I was a jovial kind of person. So when people used to say they were depressed, I'm thinking, what are they talking about? And now I know, you know. And then one day I decided that I've named my life, and I almost did. I did not leave my daughter falling at the same time I was about to commit suicide, and probably I won't be talking now. So she got upset and she just said, Dad, I'm going to come up for you. I'll be up there tomorrow. I really felt that my life was going to change because I'd left Sheffield. I'd find a new life in Birmingham. I had to find my own place, and from there I was going from hostel to hostel. And it wasn't nice because, like I said, the people were either drug addicts or they were selling drugs. Eventually got a place, but before I got my place, I got another sentence. And it's only when I came out, I found out that I had prostate cancer, which was lucky because had I not gone to prison, I wouldn't have known I had prostate cancer. When I got out of prison, I stayed in a shared house for about 4 months. Then I got my own place. Coming to Birmingham, I just felt this is the place I should be. And I think somebody introduced me to Trident House, which I didn't know what Trident did. And I met somebody called Tracy, and I didn't know what she was going to do for me because, I'm saying to myself now, what's she going to do to change my mind, to change how I feel? I just couldn't see it. Just before I met Tracy, I just need to let you know, the depression was still there and it got worse because I found out my girlfriend of 4 years died of a heart attack. I don't know when they say, when you find the one, she was the one. I even said to myself, I said to her, I said, if I met you at 16, I'd be still with you now. And losing her was devastating. I felt the depression more when she left, she was gone. After about 4 or 5 months, I was beginning to feel relaxed because I was actually talking to somebody where before I was talking to nobody. So talking to Tracy, she gave me that hope and insight that things can change, and I was starting to believe. She changed things inside of me, which I didn't know could happen. And she was the one what told me about getting help with my mental health. She directed me to mental health doctors, which I didn't even know was there. And I began to see these people, started talking, and found, wow, I'm actually communicating, telling me feelings. And I think it was making me feel good. And like I said, I have to take my hat off to Tracy because I didn't think she was going to get me into a position where I am now. And even talking to her, I was telling her things I was going to do. And I started by thinking, something, I'm going to write a book. And it took me 4 weeks, 3 hours a night, to write down my life story. I would never have achieved that without Trident. I had some voluntary work, so I listened to what she said, followed it up, and ended up going to a church where it was giving out food. It made me feel alive that I could talk to people and integrate, where I know I wasn't doing that before I met Trident. And what I know now is that communicating is the best therapy, because if you don't communicate, you'll always be in that hole. But if you do feel depressed and you have not got nowhere to go, please seek help, because they will help you like they helped me.